Just trying to do a testing stream. See if it's gonna work again. Alright, looks like I'm live. Alright, cool. So basically what's going on, for a quick update, I'm completely locked out of my YouTube account. It's some crazy shit. And then when I go to recover it, it says it doesn't exist. So right now we don't exist. But the point is, I got lucky, and a Google, and like someone who knows Google, a Google worker or whatever, they reached out to me and they're like, hey, I can help you. And so they're basically like, they're gonna get me my account back, but it's gonna take a little bit because Google's some giant machine. But I'm getting super fast internet tomorrow. Until then, this is gonna be choppy. You can always replay it. So that's basically what's going on right now. I can't even change my titles. You're gonna see somebody type right now. I can't even type. I gotta subscribe to type. It's in Spanish. Translate to English. All right. I think I gotta subscribe to type. Never mind. All right. So yeah, I'm locked out of my account, but I have the stream key, right? So we can live stream. So I kind of think it's funny. So we got the market cap at 167 billion, guys. This is a great time to get some altcoins for what it's worth. Another quick update. We got the logo contest for No Limit Coin this week. The entries have been entered. The deadline is done. So the voting is going to be in 3 phases. Join that room to see more about it. I'm going to have Nicholas type out. So I am we're creating a new Slack room for the community so we can chop it up. I have chat. All right, cool. So yeah, it's gonna be choppy. I already know, guys. But if you rewatch it, you'll be able to see all of it. But what Nicholas is going to type in there is a community we created where people can just get together, because it was kind of cool when I was in LA meeting with all the cryptocurrency, like No Limit Coin fans, and just, you know, all the crypto fans in general. It was really cool because then they like exchange numbers and stuff and text. So it's like creating a community. And one of the things that came up was somebody wanted a community. So that's what we're building right now. And you can check that out at iChatCrypto.com. Join the Slack. It's going to be a lot of cool stuff in there happening, a lot of cool updates. I'm always going to be in the No Limit Coin Slack as well. That's just like my home. You guys know that, but. And yeah, I can see the stream is choppy as hell, but it is what it is. There's not much I can do at this point. Tomorrow my internet's going to be good, but I thought that this was an important time to get on because the market right now is just absolutely getting beat when it comes to the altcoins. You can really remember Chainlink got dumped to 19 cents. See, this is what I mean, guys. You can buy it really cheap down here when it hit 19, right? Remember I said I ask first and then shoot later, or I shoot first, ask later. And then it had that nice rebound. But you already knew once it popped back up to 30 that it wasn't going to pop off all the way, right? Because we have the fork coming on and it's just a bloodbath. So it's just a really good time to make a move right there, which I was able to do. And what else do we have? I bet basically every altcoin I look up is going to be dirt cheap. Take a few questions because I'm not normally going to be going live. So I'm not going to go live a lot. But until this is fixed, I will start just answering some questions if anyone talking. What's up, Dan Engler? Yeah, man, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. I'm not sure what happened. Like, it says my account doesn't exist. When I try to recover it, it just locked me out. And so I can't even do I couldn't even do the account recovery thing because it just says my account doesn't exist. So I'm not quite sure what happened. But I have my live stream key, so I can still talk. And Yeah, I mean, I'm not tripping either way. I'm fine with whatever happens. Like, it's not a big deal to me. I'm always going to do YouTube videos, so I'll find a way to get it out. But I don't know. The people from Google have assured me that they're going to fix it, or the person that reached out to me. So that was cool of them to do that. They went out of their way to help me. So they said it's going to get back. So it's all good, right? Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to have really good internet, and I'll be able to do these live streams a lot crisper. Just looking at the market with you guys, like EOS at under 50 cents, just an absolute steal. Just amazing. Even Ethereum at the price it is now, I really believe that there's going to be a nice fat Ethereum pump after this fork. There's going to be a lot of pumps, I believe. And a lot of people, the thing is, this fork is just as risky as any fork. And I'm not spreading FUD or anything. The SegWit one coming up in November. When you're talking about what caused the scare with Bitcoin Cash. So, I mean, it's pretty amazing how Bitcoin really doesn't even care anymore. It's just like whatever, and just filling out. But it's just something to think. Like, I heard people were talking about, well, I'm gonna leave all my Bitcoin on the exchanges so I can go ahead and dump Bitcoin Gold. And I'm not gonna do that, but I can see that's what people are thinking. Like, I think Yobit, do your research, but there are some exchanges that are doing that. And like, obviously, I'm not giving advice. I'm not doing that. I don't want to fuck around. I really don't care. I don't want to take any kind of risk. But that, you know, I know some people that are doing that because they did that with Bitcoin Cash, and they were able to dump right when there was a split. They didn't have to wait for days and days. But it is a risk, in my opinion. I always want something where I control my private keys. Steam is really, really down. I mean, it's quite amazing. Let's go to the comments. Yeah, no, it's lagging. I know, guys. Hola, gringos. No way, Bitcoin Gold. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty cool what Nicholas typed. Also found a way to fight the Slack bots. It's not a live Q&A, really. I'm just going to kind of talk with you guys. Like, we're just chilling. It's like choppy chilling, right? Because you guys understand like half of what I'm saying is being heard. But YouTube actually does catch it all after a while. So you can actually go back and listen to it. That's why I'm trying to do a little bit of a market analysis. Because the thing was, I was like, man, is it even worth me going on live? Because it's going to be choppy. Maybe I should just wait. And I was like, well, fuck it. You know, I'm doing this anyway. Like, I can just think out loud. And, you know, if you guys get anything out of it, cool. But I thought, you know, I'm doing some research right now, and it's kind of cool to go live. I'm not going to go live very often when I get my account back. So it's just a kind of a cool opportunity to talk to you guys. Look at that, guys. Wow. That is some cheap basic attention token. That is very cheap. And I was looking at that YouTube. Man, there was that YouTube conference. Or Facebook conference, and he really knocked it out of the park. I thought about halfway into that bad boy. If you look at the CEO talking to Facebook, just Google that basic attention token Facebook talk. That's all you have to do is YouTube it. It's a really good one. And what he's trying to do is very ambitious, but like, I'm having issues with the Brave browser. But I really like the idea because advertising is broken. But that's just a dirt cheap one. I don't see it getting much cheaper than that. I like to look at coins where I don't think they can get much cheaper when you're stomping them out. You know, coins that have been through the rigor, where they've been stomped and stomped and stomped. And I'm also thinking golems that way. Like, I don't know. These are really unsexy coins. I know people love the sexy coins. People want coins that are always hot. They want the Waltons and the chain links and all of these new pretty coins. I remember when District OX was the fucking chain link. Everyone loved District OX, and then it went dead for a while. Then it got on Bittrex. Remember that, guys? Some fair-weathered people on District X. Alright. I remember this coin was the shit. Everyone was happy. Remember that, guys? And then, you know, it just went dead for a while. And then it got on Bittrex and did its thing. But I'm looking at these coins that are, you know, Golem is Golem's like OG, man. It's been around the corner. Like, it's been around. Golem's like, I've been out here. What's up? It's been stomped. If you think Golem's going to get any cheaper, you're out your damn mind. How can it get cheaper? Like, it's just stomped to the ground. There's no news. They're not doing anything really. Well, there actually was some news, but you got to be following it. Like, I don't know. I look at these coins that have been real quiet for a while, and that's how I make my money. People want to wonder why, like, I don't know. I do the opposite of what everyone else does. Here I am looking at, who's looking at Golem right now? Like, I'm only looking at it because no one else is looking at it. And I'm like, it's probably a really good time to buy something like this. Proven, been around for a while. It's just, you know, I'm not saying I'm a hypocrite. I bought Chainlink. I bought Kyber Network. Kyber's right now a really good buy because it's so close to ICO price. Not dollar-wise, guys. I'm not talking dollar-wise. Bitcoin's doubled since this ICO's ended. It's fucking ICO price BTC-wise. It's basically that. So when you think of it that way, it's really cheap. So I don't see much downside because I don't see Kyber going to zero. It's basically stomped out, if that makes sense. And I told you that people are going to squeeze out every dime they could from these coins because it's just what happens. Just a really sick time to get EOS. I mean, it's not a sick time. Like, I'm not saying it's urgent. There's nothing that EOS is going to do in the next week that's going to make any difference in the price. Like I said, Superman could fucking land in EOS's headquarters and say, "What's up, Dan?" and take a picture. Doesn't matter, guys. EOS is going to be taking a little bit of a beating until the altcoin blood returns. He actually did an interview with Dollar Vigilante, and he was a little low energy. I understand, like, he was kind of being asked the same questions that he's answered a million times. He's been through the rigor, man. He looks like a president. Dan L., he looks like a president. It looks like he has just been put on blast. He's like, man, I'm just trying to make decentralized apps. And then you have people just absolutely picking everything apart about him, like attacking him. It was nuts, man. I was reading the comments and I was like, man, that's how a president must feel. Because it doesn't matter, right? Every president throughout history, it really doesn't matter. If you won, there was going to be, like, when you were winning, people are going to just be attacking and attacking and attacking and saying bad shit. And that's what's happening with Dan L. He's hanging in there, man. But if you watch that interview, man, it looked like, it looks like he's been in the ring for a while. All right, let me see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in the chat, guys. If I sound tired, it probably is because I am. I've been grinding. We got the UI. The UI is this week. It has to absolutely, like, just pressing full court, everything possible. Oh man, I can't wait to really play on that thing. It's gonna be so amazing. Let's see. You have a question, Nicolo? All right. Was it hotter in LA or Mexico? LA, man, for sure. But I always live on the ocean because the weather is amazing on the ocean. Any plans on, yes, Leslie Fair, any plans of getting NLC2 on any decentralized exchanges? Yes, there is, actually. We are working towards that. Dan, did you sell your Bitcoin Gold yet? No, I haven't. I mean, I want to, but it's a little different for me. I'm not trying to hold a large amount of Bitcoin on an exchange when this fork happens. Like, if I had a little bit of Bitcoin, then yeah, but when we're talking about a lot of Bitcoin, I don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to play it out. I'm sad to say, I hate to say it, but I still have my Bitcoin Cash. It's just a hassle. I don't know. It's a real hassle when you have a lot of Bitcoin to split that shit. And it just, I don't know. Somebody said something interesting the other day. I keep forgetting who it was, but they said something about, they looked at the forks as like backups to Bitcoin. And I thought that was cool. I don't know, I just like that. So I don't want to support Bitcoin Cash, but yeah, I haven't got around to sell it. And that's probably what's going to happen to Bitcoin Gold and the SegWit. I'm definitely not, dude. I'm not fucking with Segwit at all. Segwit 2x, like I'm not, dude. There's so much shit going around. Like I'm not trying to. I'm just gonna leave them in my ledgers. That's it. Keyword ledgers. I don't fuck with just one. And did you sell your Bitcoin? Andrews? Do I think the Bitcoin? Do I think the alts are gonna drop even more after the gold fork? Well, in my opinion, the gold fork isn't the big one, right? Segwit 2x is the big one. So in theory, you would think yes, but at the same time, the altcoins are so low. Like how much? You know, they're so cheap. Qtum, fucking dirt cheap. After everything Qtum has accomplished, look at the price. It's what it was back in May. If you're looking at BTC, cheaper. So I told you guys that the Bitcoin price and the dollar price are going to start to form these mouths. As you can see, they're like connected, and then creates the dragon. If you look at it, it looks kind of like a dragon, right? Yeah, it's. I am loaded up on altcoins. I'm not saying I still have a lot of Bitcoin. Like I said, once you hit a certain threshold of money, it's not real wise to put all your money into altcoins because they're not liquid enough to make money, right? So sometimes you just want to have your gold and your silver, and that's what Bitcoin and Ethereum are to me. So, and EOS in a way, because I don't know. I just have faith in things that a lot of people just don't have faith in. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I'm a believer. Oh, a minute ago. Let's see. Any suggestions on people who want to buy altcoins now seem cheap? Please suggest some good altcoins. I've been talking about good altcoins. I admit. I think that any favorite altcoin. So what I would be doing right now, holy shit. What I'd be doing right now is I'd be going to the older, quiet coins. So what I'd be doing right now is I'd be going to the older, quiet coins. The coins that people have forgotten about. The coins that no one's talking about. That have, you know, a team that's working hard. You know that they're quality. For instance, a Golem. You know. Even a Sia coin. I mean, everyone wants to talk shit about Sia coin. I even talk shit about Sia coin. Poor Sia coin. But man, right? Like, people are like, they're going to replace. They're going to get replaced. They're going to get replaced. Sure. Of course. That's why it's 60 Satoshi. I'm just saying, like, if I was on the come up, I'm just looking at coins like, I don't know. I think Sia coin's not going to just die and stop existing. I think they're either going to get bought out or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But something's going to happen. And then you look at something like basic attention tokens, almost at that point. BitShares, Factum. I mean, not looking at the dollar price, looking at the Bitcoin price is it's actually negative in USD and positive in Bitcoin. That's very rare to see, but if you really look at the Bitcoin, because I don't trade with USD, so the USD doesn't really matter to me. I trade in Bitcoin to altcoin ratio, and my theory is always how I made a lot of money last time is always that the altcoins do this. They will catch up to Bitcoin, and then they'll go down, and then they'll catch up. But all the while, they're going up in USD price. That's the illusion. People see this in their Bitcoin, like, oh my God, it went down in value, but it didn't. Because Bitcoin is worth more. So in a way, when you see these, Bitcoin is worth more here. So this is a positive, not a negative, when it's staying on par with Bitcoin. And then when it goes up again, right? And then Bitcoin's going to do its thing and it's going to go down. And then it's going to be like the same thing, right? You're going to see it. And they're going to form these Batman heads. That's how I created these. That's when basically you got to look at it this way, guys. Bitcoin's always going to be rising in USD price, no matter what. And, well, I'm not saying no matter what, but Bitcoin is going to be raising in USD price, in my opinion. And when it does, the altcoins chase back up. And then when they go down, and then go up, and go down. So this thing could do this motion endlessly. And as long as Bitcoin's going up in price, so are the altcoins, even when they're going down in BTC price. And that's why you're going to start to see these dragon mouths that become very crazy over time. When you're comparing the USD to the Bitcoin, you're going to see these crazy mouths that just absolutely form. So I'll say that again, just in case it's choppy, it doesn't get in. The Bitcoin price goes, it can, the altcoins can go up and down, up and down, up and down in a perfect Batman head motion for infinity. But as long as Bitcoin's going up in price, it doesn't matter, because this is going up in price regardless, as long as it's creating these Batman heads. That's what a Batman head is. A Batman head isn't when it goes all the way down off the screen. That's no longer, that's something else. That's like a cliff jump off. But as long as it's going up and down, which altcoins do, right? You can start to see the motion, right? People can see the patterns, right? And then there's usually altcoins that have the boom, because they're so cheap, and now Bitcoin's going up. And when people see this, they're assuming the coin's losing value. No, as long as it floors. As long as it floors like it is, and then it'll start the Batman head, because that's how life is. Gas prices go up, gas prices go down. Food prices go up, food prices go down. That's life, always up and down. There's never stagnant. So these altcoins are going to pick back up, especially after there's no more exciting news for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin fills out, aka for its awareness. So Bitcoin is filling out in steps of awareness. It's kind of like jumping on the moon. Every time Bitcoin takes a leap, it gains awareness, and then it rises in price because it fills out into that awareness. And then people within that awareness who bought it down here are going to sell it, thus an ebb and flow. Bitcoin will never just keep going up, and it'll never keep going down, because people always want to buy it when it's cheap and sell it when it's high to create these ebbs and flows. But it's jumping on the moon, because what happens is you'll gain so much awareness that it doesn't matter how many people sell, because the awareness gap has to fill out. So when you go from 1% of population to 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, this has to be filled out. And that's where this price just keeps rapidly rising. And when you put this on a 1% scale, there's 99% to fill out. That's a lot of money to fill out. So if this thing does work, Bitcoin does work, then it has so much room to grow that it's silly. Like, it's baby infant stuff right now. And yeah, so this is choppy. This has gotten long. I'll look over the questions one more time, or the whatever, not questions. This isn't live Q&A, just chatting with you guys. See what else is up. Dan, where do you see the crypto space before the summer? I see it at a very, very high market cap, at least 250 billion. When do you see the crypto market hit $1 trillion? 2018 or 2020? 1 trillion. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised 2018. I wouldn't bet against it being 2018. So I'll say that. I keep stacking MyBit. Can't wait to hear about the Dubai conference. Yeah, MyBit is just a sleeper. Like I said, MyBit's free. Just one of these altcoins that has been absolutely stomped to the ground. Stomp. And, you know, it had its big boom, and then just stomp. So, yeah, I ask yourself this. You do the research. You look at the team. You look at the product. And you say, can it get any cheaper than this? And it really can't, because it's just been stomped to the ground. So if anything happens, if MyBit launches a platform and it actually works, it can only get more expensive, because it's so undervalued, it's stupid. So it's just one of those ones that, if you like huge potential coins, MyBit's that. It has the potential. It's so cheap at 5 million market cap for what it's supposed to do. So you always tie the use case into the price, and you have to say, how much does a smart home cost? And you know, you can spend on 4 smart homes way more than 5 million. So then the price, once the demand for it starts to increase, people realize, because it's $2, but if you're to go drop 50 grand on MyBit, you're going to put the price all the way to 10 grand, or 10 grand. I mean, you're going to put the price all the way to like $5 to $10, right? If you drop $50, $100,000, $250,000, if you're a big investor wanting to get these MyBits and you go to exchange, this price is going to absolutely. So it's kind of an illusion. Yeah, MyBit's $2, but as soon as any kind of hint of demand picks up for it, it's $10 easily. There's just, once you get by that one initial wall or two, and those walls could easily lift on the scent of good news. So good news, those walls lift, then you're really not going to get any MyBit for anything. All right, go through a few more. Yeah, guys, it's gonna be frozen. Just rewatch it, just because I said a bunch of shit about updates and stuff. Oh my god, let's see. I get NLC today on Yobit for 30k sets. 30k sets? I think you overpaid, bro. But you can't overpay, so not sure. Yeah, okay. So most of the comments are talking about the stream crashing, so I'm going to let you guys get to this, but hope it was informative. Actually, I don't hope, because you know what they say about hope. But if you enjoyed it, cool. I will be on